7, 7. We have 3 seconds. I'm gonna lose. Chaining. Dude, I'm just gonna have to negate that. Dude, special summon. YouTube, welcome. A new selection pack is out, and I'm gonna be playing Lightsworn. And this version of the deck looks incredible, and it's so amazing. It has so many different plays, and it's also a little expensive. But hey, it performs really well, so I think it's worth crafting. I do believe that this deck can get up to tier 2, tier 3. It's a really incredible deck, and you're gonna see why in the gameplay. Now, as of the new Lightsworn cards, we added 3 copy Dragon Link, 3 copies Waste, the 1 Aegis, and in the extra deck, of course, this Synchro Minerva, because this card is just incredibly good. As of the rest of the Lightsworn cards, we do play the playset of the Charge of the Light Brigade, of course. We have playset of the Wolf and the Felis, which are extra special summons, and the 1 Garrett, which is just a name. You can play any other Lightsworn monster. The goal is to just get an additional name in the graveyard. Also, we do play Punishment Dragon, which you don't need to play. However, it's kind of good because we play also the Horus Mo engine, which get us access to level 8 bodies, and typically in one turn, if we're really lucky, we can go for Zombie Vampire and then later on summon Photon Lord as well with the Punishment Dragon in a third Horus monster, which could be good. And we also play the Minerva Exceed because this card, even though it doesn't mill Lightsworn monsters only, it can still be useful to activate other effects, and if you end up milling Lightsworn monsters, you get to draw more cards. So even though you don't mill only Lightsworn because you have like 13 Lightsworn monsters in a 60 card deck, you will still get some value out of it, and it's still useful. Now, we also play, of course, Tier Limit, and we play all of the necessary Tier Limit cards. The only card I don't play is Crime. I only play Meta Noise and the Suliek for the trap cards, and we have the 1 Trivi Karma because obviously it's good. You could play more copies of it, but I don't need it. Also, for the 60th card, I did add the Punishment Dragon, but you could actually switch it for a second copy of Grief, and that's something that I used to play, and I believe it could be also good. And I have the 2 Shufflers because these are just really great together with the Destrudo. And I also play one interesting card, the Vista Starfrost. The reason for that is because typically to go for Borneo Fleur, you can only use Destrudo and the Tier Limit Kashira, and you don't have access to any other ways. But with the Vista Starfrost, you can actually go for Armitara and search out the Vistas. Plus level 4 body, you get to level 10, you summon Borneo Fleur, and it's just really useful. Now, as of staples and hand traps, we don't have a lot of them because there's no space in the deck. However, I do play 2 copies Droplet, I do play Placer of the Trust, and this card is really important because it gets us access to Card Destruction, Foolish Burial, Charge of the Light Brigade, Foolish Burial Goods, That Grass Looks Greener, Dark Lure No More, Triple Tactics Talent, together with also Grief as well if we end up needing it, and it's just super useful to get access to all of those things, and we can play a lot of great one-offs in the build that are pretty useful. Now, in the extra deck, we have all of the tier fusions. We play Armitara, the 1 Minerva and the 1 Exceed Minerva. As I said, Borneo Fleur, Psychic and Punisher, and Psychic and Punisher can be summoned by Destrudo, also using 2 level 4 bodies, and this is actually something that catches opponents off guard sometimes because it's just a really strong boss monster to finish off games. Obviously not gonna be necessary for the deck, but it is a nice card to just go into sometimes. We do have the 1 Dweller, we do have the 1 Dugares. Now, I don't play Redoer, by the way, because I believe that I don't need it, since Minerva is the card that I put to switch from Redoer, and even though Redoer is also useful, I just want to play a lot of the cards in the extra deck that we see here, and it's just really stuff. Also, we have the 1 Photon Lord and the 1 Zombie Vampire, and as of the links, SP because it's super strong, Appaloosa, and the 1 Curious. You could switch Curious actually for Redoer, but Curious gives you access to dump something specific in the graveyard, which is helpful. If you want to get access to Psychic and Punisher, you can dump Destrudo. If you want to get access to Fairy Tail Snow specifically, you can do that as well, which we do play. So I believe Curious is a really good card for the deck, and I really don't want to cut it for now. But anyways, that was it for the deck list. Now let's get into the gameplay so I can show you how good the deck can be. Wow, legitimately unplayable hand. This is something that we see like once every like 50 games activated. Bro, he literally activated Maxi and actually gave me plays to go for. This is so funny. Sure, I mean, thank you. Oh, never mind. He has also Ash. Yeah, sure. Okay, something else. Can you activate another one? Okay, now we can go Trust, I guess. We can set on the field 1 Aegis, which should be like, okay, just 1 negation and that's it. Peak level Lightsworn board right here, guys. Well, let's see what will happen. Wow, Ice Barrier. Believe it or not, 1 monster negation could be enough against Ice Barrier, which is so funny here. Pitching Speaker. I'm gonna chain first of all Halfness because I have to. Then I'm gonna negate the Speaker since if he doesn't get access to the effect of Speaker, he doesn't really have a turn. Let's special summon Halfness, send 3. Dragon Link is good. Felis is also good. It's literally just special summon and a search. Chaining Cold by the Grave. I'm guessing on the effect of Dragon Link. Nope, actually not. It is what it is, dude. Now that they're gonna give him another token, which is fine. Linking off into Koro Anemone. This will give him back a Reviewer. And that's it. Well, that was a quick win. Okay, it ended up being really funny. He lost just because he actually used his hand traps. Okay, interesting start. Not very good one, but I guess we can go for like the Horus cards here and see what will happen. happen. Drawing King Sarcophagus and also going +1. Another, wow, this is like horrible, but okay, we can possibly figure out something. And now we're gonna have to go King Sarcophagus. We're gonna pitch the other King Sarcophagus, and we are gonna be just dumping the happy. The goal here is to go Zombie Vampire before we continue, or Photon Lord. That's gonna be okay. Well, you know what? New quest. Let's try and dig him out. That should be lots of fun. He has one more interruption. I can already see that. So I'm gonna bait it out with Zombie Vampire immediately just to pretend like I don't know what's happening. Oh my god, he has something activatable. What could it be? Well, let's go activate Zombie Vampire. That will get negated. I'm 99% sure in this, by the way. Oh, never mind. It actually didn't. Well, we're gonna be special summoning Dragon Link. This is like our best option. And now we can also activate the Felis and also get the Dragon Link as well. Let's dump Wolf and also let's special summon Felis. The reason for that is because Wolf is gonna be an extra body. And I do have also another great idea to actually go for Garrett and try to do something with that. Okay, that got banished. Well, it's fine. 2 level 4 is all we need. We can now use 2 of them to synchro summon into Minerva, and now this way we can then dump 2 cards into the graveyard, trigger also the Dragon Link, and protect even the Minerva effect, which is even better. Like, super cool that you can do that. Now, the only interruption that you can actually stop the Minerva with would be Effect Veilor, which, let's be honest, he probably won't have. Okay, Ash Blossom to stop the search effect for the Punishment Dragon. I really do not care about this effect, bro. Okay, so I'm gonna dump Garrett and the Waste, and the reason why I wanna dump these 2 specifically is because I wanna bring Garrett to the field, and now I can go with Minerva, banish 3 cards, which is not ideal, but it's still fine, and we can then mill 3, also activating the effect of Garrett to mill additional times and then draw 1 card. The goal is to mill the most amount of cards possible and get access to a lot of different things off of that. I guess Meta Noise could be slightly better just to return a Tearlament card from the graveyard in case it comes up. Now let's go Aegis also, reset it back to the field. We can go for Tearlament Shading, which is good. Okay, let's do that, I guess. Special summon, and then we're gonna pitch the Rhino card. Mill 3, activate Rhino card. Also, we get to mill 2 more with the Tearlament Kashira, which is great. Boom, milling Trivi Karma and also the Suliek. This is nice. Special summoning back the Rhino card and also pitching the Meta Noise. As I said, it could come up. Chaining 1 Rhino card, chaining 2 Suliek, and also the, chaining 3 Meta Noise to get back the Tearlaments Kashira, which is an additional special summon. Now, actually, one thing to keep in mind, we do need to go for a Palooza because, like, if we get interrupted, we just lose the game. We can go for, like, Halfness, I guess. I mean, sure, it's not too bad. And then we can dump Shaden. Actually, no. Oh my god, I forgot about the Rhino card. Okay, that was a little bit of a botch. Anyways, we're still gonna fusion summon. We're gonna go Kid Kalos. We're gonna use the Shaden in the graveyard and the Halfness. Yeah, we can then fusion summon immediately once again. It's still not the end of the world. We just used it and then recycled it back. We gotta go into a Palooza though. Things are not looking good, guys. We just gotta go into a Palooza. Dump to the graveyard the Halfness. Activate the effect. Fusion summon into Rukalos. Chaining the Magmamut. Banishing the Halfness. Dude, okay. We cannot fusion summon, but it's not the end of the world, dude. We have more things we can do. I have a better idea. We're gonna add the, of course, Planet, because that will give me the Vista Starfrost, and that's what I'm kind of looking for right now. By the way, did I summon all 3 Horus monsters or just 2? I think I went for only 2, so that's good as well. Now, let's go summon Minerva using, I guess, these 2. Not that it really matters that much, but we gotta keep the Garrett as well. We're gonna activate the Minerva effect. First of all, we're gonna pitch, like, doesn't matter which one because we already used Shaden, so yeah, it's irrelevant. This does nothing, but then we can mill another 2. This will give us something. Destrudo is good. Destrudo is really good. We don't need Foolish Burial good, so we're gonna pitch that. Okay, we don't need that. We gotta summon Vista Starfrost. We're gonna pop the Kid Kalos here. This is part of my idea on how to set up. Also, interruptions. Keep in mind, we gotta get some interruptions as well. Now we're gonna go for additional 5 milling, which gives us 1 body, which is still something. It's actually pretty good. Now we're gonna use 2 of our monsters to summon the Borneo so that we have a little bit of protection. He does have 14 cards, 28 left to go, so he probably will top deck like a Nibiru or something at some point. Let's go Tearlaments Kashira. This will be a nice way to empty our field a little bit. Special summon. We're gonna banish just something. Probably gonna go for like second copy of Scream. Doesn't really make a difference. Now we're gonna activate Tearlaments Kashira. Mill again. This is like looking crazy. No special summons actually. So we're gonna use 4 for a Palooza. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I don't know if I can actually deck him out, to be honest, now that I think about it, but we're just gonna try our best at this point. Bro, I have 30 seconds. Oh my god, dude, I just noticed. Oh man, this is probably gonna be a loss, but it's just such a long game at this point. It's just gonna be included in a video for sure, dude. There's no way. Now let's go into SP using these two. This is gonna be like a board Borneo floor, SP, Psychic and Punisher. We could have opted for Rukalos, but the Heartless got negated and all that stuff. So whatever, dude, we're just gonna go SP, banish Zaronir so he doesn't get the mill to the graveyard. Let's just pretend like we have something. 15 seconds on the clock. Didn't manage to mill to deck him out. It's still fine. By the way, I guess it's not even that necessary in this deck because we don't summon any Lightsworn monsters for the end board, but I guess we can keep like Minerva or whatever. Activating Chaos Space. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, pitching Lubellion. Drawing Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. Yay. He has 25 cards in his hand. If you don't win with half of your deck in your hand, if I'm winning, I'm gonna be super surprised. Hold by the grave, probably on the snow. I guess chaining it is not the end of the world. Let's just banish like whatever we can. We don't have time. Bro, how do I have no time again? Oh my god, man. Why do I waste my time with this game at all? Chaining Lightsworn. Might as well chain the effect of Fairy Tail Snow again. Yeah. Dude, I guess this. I guess Colossus, we gotta keep all of those. We gotta get rid of this. Shuffler, we gotta keep. Dude. 7. We have 3 seconds. I'm gonna lose. I shouldn't have thought about it that long. Chaining. Dude, I'm just gonna have to negate that. Come on. We're gonna chain Appaloosa. I don't know what to do, bro. I lose the game. There's no way I can respond that quickly to every. No. Why do you ask me again? I lost the game. There's no way. Yeah, there's no. Dude, special summon on the. Come on, man. Oh my god, dude. Nah, man. Oh. I legit could have won even through 25 cards with this board. Nah.